We, the SAFE and QR Safety, have created a hybrid orientation package. It takes a generic orientation and uses an interactive web-based system in addition to a site-specific orientation. It starts out with an email and link being sent to a new worker, or it could be a sign that's posted at the site entrance that has a QR code that gets scanned. Once the new worker clicks on the link, he or she will be asked to create a profile. It's a simple profile, it takes about a minute to create, and contains some of the pertinent information that will be required for a complete orientation. Once the workers created a profile, they now have access to your orientations. It could be multiple sites, such as this one here. It could also have multiple languages. In this case, we have English and Punjabi. And it could also be multiple types of orientations, like a short stay orientation. I'll show you the English with the Punjabi version right beside it. Now these are the modules of the orientation. They are custom created based on your type of workplace. The orientation starts and goes through the introduction, our commitment to safety, our OH&S policy, what's expected of you, and it asks for you to click on buttons to confirm that you understand. Different types of confirmation are used. In this case, this is asking for the worker to confirm that he understands. If he needs a translator, that translator is with him throughout the orientation. Throughout the online portion, there's different tasks that the new worker has to do. In this case, they have to click on buttons and flip cards over to confirm that they're actually taking this orientation. In addition to flipping cards, we also have buttons that need to be pressed in some areas. So this one for mobile equipment, for example, we want to make sure that anybody who might use one understands these specific requirements prior to use. So the user will have to click each button before he or she can move forward to the next screen. Until that button is green down at the bottom, you can't move to the next module of the orientation. We try to add relevant and recent information like this WSBC incident report. That can be expanded to make it easier to read as well. And we also add in short videos. The videos can have audio or they don't have to have audio involved. This particular one is a investigation reenactment for a high voltage contact with a scissor lift. The video cannot be skipped. You'll notice the bar at the bottom. It does not change color and you cannot move forward until you complete the video. We find that videos that are less than a minute or close to a minute long have the most power. Anything over that tends to lose the new worker's attention span. In some areas, we'll use quizzes to confirm the knowledge. These quizzes are simple, short, and require the new worker to get 100%. If they do not get 100%, they'll be given a chance to try again, and each time they'll be given hints. When the presentation's been completed, the worker will be notified that they've completed it, and it's time to go to the site and complete the on-site portion of the orientation. What we're looking at now is the safety coordinator side of the orientation. So the safety coordinator can go in and see all the job sites and all the orientations that take place for that specific job site. How many orientations by employer, how many orientations by month. So I can have multiple trades that are orientated by myself, if I represent the prime contractor, Or if I have sub-trades, I can see those multiple trades. The QR Safety Orientation Management System shows you who's taken the company orientation, who's taken the on-site orientation, and who's taken both. It also allows you to update the worker's profile, adding sticker numbers if you use them, employee IDs, updating their medication. It also allows the safety coordinator to create a list of questions or talking points for the on-site, and then once he or she's ready, choose which workers are going to have the on-site orientation completed. Then the safety coordinator will go through the on-site talking points, confirming that each worker understands them. These can be updated as a job site progresses, as new hazards arrive or hazards are removed. Each worker will sign confirming that they understand. This can be done on a tablet or a telephone. And the instructor or the safety orientator confirms that those workers are there and they did participate in it. Now you'll see that these three workers have completed the company and the on-site. Now if I want to look at the worker's profile, I can see everything that they filled out when they were setting up their profile. I can see the site that they've been orientated on, all the medical conditions, and if needed, I can download and look at the attachment that confirms the rules, hazards, and the on-site information we went through in orientation. It's date and time stamped. This document updates as the site-specific items are changed, and it captures both signatures from the orientator and the new worker. Now let's say your worker needs to switch sites. So in this case, Jed is going to move to another site. Well, I can clone his information. If he took the online portion of the orientation, he doesn't have to redo it yet. So we're going to move him over to the head office. So you can see here we have different amount of workers at head office, and he's now completed the company orientation, but not the on-site. So I click him and I move to my on-site orientations. I go over the set of site-specific criteria that is specific to this workplace. It's different than the last one. And I go through the same process. Coordinator or supervisor signs off confirming that he did in fact go through the orientation site-specific portion and participated in it. Now you'll see that he has a green arrow on both the on-site and the company orientation portion. And if you look at his profile, there's another attachment which has the head office, the new site that he was just cloned to, has the information specific to that. The date and time stamp stays the same for the online portion. However, the on-site portion is changed. It's the new talking points, new information, and signatures. So by using the QR Safety Orientation Management System, we the SAFE can deliver an orientation that requires participants to participate, delivers consistent content, has multiple languages, can be used for multiple sites, can even have different types of orientations per site, creates a database that can be updated, creates PDF records complete with signatures and timestamps, saves hundreds if not thousands of hours, eliminates crowded rooms, eliminates piles of paperwork. If this interests you, give us a call for a personal demonstration.